and they say this is the low season in Thailand. Check this out, guys. These are the arrivals, and you can see how is the low season in Thailand these days. Welcome to Suvarnabhumi Airport. Welcome to Bangkok. Good day, guys. Good day from Suvarnabhumi Airport. Today I'm not here to take a flight. I'm not traveling anywhere. I'm not here to take a bus. I'm not going to Pattaya or Hua Hin. Today I'm here to meet my cousin, and it's been 15 years I haven't seen him. So his flight is arriving at 4:30 and now it's 3:30, which means we have 1 hour to give you all the information you need to know from Suvarnabhumi Airport, just in case if you are coming to Thailand very soon. And trust me, guys, there are lots of new things you better know in case you might need them once you are in Thailand. In one of my previous vlogs, I told you that once you are leaving Thailand these days, you don't need to pass the immigration. There are machines, you tap your passport, your ticket, the doors open, and you are at duty free. But once you arrive to Thailand, surely the immigration will stamp your passport. The best thing is that these days, after applying Thailand digital arrival card, the process is very fast. It's taking only 2 minutes to pass the immigration. So I hope it's clear now. Once you arrive to Thailand, they stamp your passport, but once you are leaving Thailand, no need to stamp, no immigration, that's it. So these are lively pictures from the airport, and you can see you can barely walk. For the ones who are concerned about the weather in Thailand, as I said, we are now in August, and August and September are the most rainiest months in Thailand, but nothing to worry about. It doesn't matter if it's a rainy season, not all Thailand is the same. If you are traveling to the north, I have mentioned in my previous vlog that the north is not the best place to be, but yet again, don't worry, guys. You want to visit Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, go for it. Check the places that you are going to stay. It doesn't rain every day, but if you want to choose, or if you have the option to choose, then surely Bangkok is better. Or maybe if you want to go to the islands, Koh Samui is much better than the south, to Phuket, because Phuket now it's the rainy season. But if you want to save, this is the best season to visit these places. The hotels are so cheap, and yes, the domestic flights are so affordable. If you want to explore Thailand and you don't care about the weather, and as I said, it doesn't rain every day. Today the weather is amazing, so it all depends on your luck. Just in case you want to take boat trips, don't pre-book. Once you are in Thailand, once you are in Phuket, Krabi, Samui, you want to have boat trips, then book it at the same day depending on the weather. Another thing I have mentioned in my previous vlogs, that if you are going to visit the national parks, this is not the best time. Just in case, Phi Phi Island, Khoi Ai National Park, you have to come to Thailand after September once they are reopened. Now before we continue, guys, let me check if their flights are on time so that we won't miss the meet and greet situation. That's why we are here today at Suvarnabhumi Airport. My 3G is not working, guys. I don't know what's the problem, but we have the free Wi-Fi at the airport. As you know, once you arrive to Suvarnabhumi Airport, you can have a free Wi-Fi, but connecting to the public Wi-Fi is a good idea or a bad idea. Well, if you have a VPN, then no problem. You know what's VPN, right? If not, let me quickly explain why it's important to have one. A VPN, or virtual private network, keeps your online activity private and secure. Personally, I use Surfshark VPN, and I think it's the best out there. If you are like me, always on the move, hopping between the hotels, or just like now, waiting at the airports, you often need to connect to public Wi-Fi. That's when exactly you need a VPN. It protects your sensitive data and personal information from hackers and prying eyes. You don't want anyone to mess with your passwords or personal files. But it's not just about security, guys. I also use Surfshark to change my virtual location. This helps me find better prices on flights, hotels, and tickets. It saves me a lot. Plus, it lets me stream my favorite shows from anywhere in the world. I mean anywhere. Just one click and it's like I'm traveling virtually too. Still thinking about it? Don't waste your time or money. If you don't have a VPN yet, I highly recommend Surfshark. It's reliable, affordable, and offers flexible monthly or yearly plans. One account covers unlimited devices. And with my link below, you'll get 4 extra months and a 30 days money back guarantee. Click here, surfshark.com livelove, use my code livelove, and of course start enjoying all the benefits of Surfshark VPN today. Okay, their flights are on time and there is nothing to worry about. We still got 45 minutes. Let's continue the vlog. The return flight. Lots of you were asking me once you arrive to Thailand if the immigration is checking your return flight. Or is it possible to apply for Thailand digital arrival card without mentioning your return dates? Yes, no need to mention your return flights, your return dates once you are applying for Thailand digital arrival card. And surely once you arrive to the immigration, most of the time the immigration officer will not ask you about your return flight. But what are the cases that the immigration officer insists about your return flight and just in case you haven't booked, insist for you to book it? Now it doesn't matter how many times you travel to Thailand, the immigration officer will not ask about your return flight. But if you are from the type that you overstay, you do lots of border runs, up and downs, then the immigration officer might ask about your return flight and sometimes they insist to book your return flight. But as I said, if you are a regular traveler, you follow the rules, you stay in Thailand according the visa rules, then the immigration officer will never ask. And as I said, guys, you don't have to mention your return flight at Thailand digital arrival card. The cases are very easy. Just follow the rules. Alright, now we are at the public taxi section and I have to explain to you something that's important, and some of the tourists think that it's scam, but it's not. You have to know the rules. You can see along the way how busy is the public taxi section. Lots of people are waiting. The line is long and this is what I'm talking about these days, guys, that the public taxi is super busy. I don't know why, but that's the case. Let me explain what are the rules that you should know once you are taking public taxi from Suvarnabhumi airport concerning the luggages. So once you arrive to the public taxi section, as you can see, you have 3 options: short distance, regular taxi and large taxi. And depending on how many luggages you have and how many people you are, you choose the short distance just in case you are going into places that are not so far from Suvarnabhumi airport, or the regular taxi that I usually take, or the large taxi if you are more than 3 to 4 people and you have lots of luggages. You can see along the way there are lots of people are waiting a long queue, and this is what I'm talking about these days. We are in low season, but it depends on what time you arrive to Suvarnabhumi airport, and now it's super busy. So what are the rules that you should know once you choose which type of taxi you take? It doesn't matter regular taxi, short distance taxi or a large taxi. Now if you have 2 luggages, it's okay, but if you have more than 2 luggages and you are taking regular taxi, then you have to pay for the 3rd extra luggage. Or if you have large items, then surely you are going to pay a little bit extra. It's not too much money, it's only 20 Thai baht for luggage, but those are the rules just in case you have more than 2 luggages. If you have more than 2, take the large taxi. Even if you are 2 persons, it's much better. You can see from the pictures that how busy is Suvarnabhumi airport tonight. The arrivals, the departures. As you know, we are in August, and August and September are the most rainiest months in Thailand. But against all odds, a lot of tourists are coming to Thailand to enjoy their vacation. These are lively pictures from the airport. And these days there are lots of vlogs on the internet telling you there are no tourists in Thailand, the situation is bad. Well, I think the pictures can explain to you what's the real situation these days in Thailand. It didn't arrive yet. It's super busy, the immigration. I'm still waiting. As you can see guys, it's been 30 minutes I'm waiting. The plane already landed, but I just called him and he said that it's super busy. So this means that the immigration is so fast, you just have to show your passport once you arrive. But if it's rush hour, and you know now it's low season, and it's taking more than 30 to 1 hour to pass the immigration. SIM card. How many days you want?
Only for weeks or whatever that is.
50. So 15 days. 15 days. The unlimited internet, right? Unlimited internet. $41. Okay. Mission accomplished. We've bought a SIM card for 15 days, 699 Thai baht. Through Move, unlimited internet, exchange money. Today's rate is 32.75. It's better than last week. And now they took the regular taxi. They don't have more than 2 bags, and everything was almost okay. You know, sometimes if your bag is too big, cannot fit the taxi. But all in all, everything went well. It took more than 1 hour for them to pass the immigration. While when I came to Bangkok, it took less than 3 minutes to pass the immigration. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this vlog and had an idea about the latest situation from Suvarnabhumi airport. And as you see, even we are in the low season, still tourists are coming to Thailand no matter what to enjoy their vacation. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.